Let's talk about Sunset Memories. Before we start, however, I'd like for you to watch through this music video for the track This Feeling Is a Cliche. It's essentially the centerpiece for the album, and I'm going to be building off of it in this video. And man, is it captivating. It's got a bit of a lengthy intro at 15 seconds, but give it 30 seconds and I guarantee you will be sold. Welcome back. So, I've got a question for you. What do you know about the world that this song takes place in? It's a world with an 80s aesthetic, with a jukebox, Corvette, and just their clothing style, but it takes place in the future, where there's flying cars, and they're commonplace, and robots and humans are essentially equal. And none of this needed to be explained at all, it was just clear. So Sunset Memories is the EP that this song is a part of. The entire EP served to elaborate on the story revolving around these two characters, Chromo 2000, the essentially human robot, and Retro Gumi, based on the Vocaloid voice bank from which he gets her name. If you're not familiar with the concept of Vocaloids, Audio has already created a video that says everything I have to say on the topic.
Vocaloids. Well, really cool. It's a software that can convert phonetics into expressive lyrics. So basically, it's a programmable singing computer. I believe there's virtue in computer-generated vocals and real singing and pop. Robots have artificiality that humans can't express. Yet we can express mood and emotion, just like a real deal. We can never sound like real humans, but real humans can sound like us.
So Sunset Memories is, in my words, a retro-futuristic Voca synthwave EP. Let's break that down into parts. Retrofuturistic is a usually positive view of the future that was held in the past, in this case the 80s. Voca is the prefix for Vocaloid. Synthwave is a musical style emulating synth music from the 80s. And EP stands for extended play, a holdover term from vinyl. It pretty much means a short album, about 6 tracks. Because the songs are all on the same topic and flow into each other well, Sunset Memories functions the best as a straight-through experience. However, I'd like to discuss each track individually because not only does it provide good breakpoints, but the EP almost reminds me of The Stages of Grief. I don't know if this is intentional, but the album is about coming to terms with being in love, so I'm inclined to believe that it's intended. First up, the track I Knew, Denial. It's an intro, and the only vocals are her inner monologue.
As you held my hand, my heart tantrums violently for more. As you touch my face, my head turns this want to only for more.
Next, This Feeling Is a Cliche. You've already heard this one, and you know it's not a very angry song. However, there is an undertone of her being angry at letting herself fall in love like those people she's made so much fun of. It Can't Be, Depression. This is definitely the saddest song on the album, and it's about our protagonist getting drunk. Yeah. I Think I Found Love, Bargaining. I asked my good friend Joshua Adam 45 what he thought about his favorite track. The 3 tracks before I Think I Found Love are all about denial. Retro Gumi is having an extremely hard time believing that love, something that she was actively mocking, is now something that she's experiencing. I Think I Found Love is the turning point of the story of Sunset Memories, when she finally expresses her love and comes to terms with it. And towards the end of the song, you find that the lyrics switch over from I think I found love to I know I found love.
I think I found love. I think I found love with you.
Acceptance. But even then, wraps up the story with some happy acceptance, looking back and realizing the future is going to be alright. Thank you so much for watching.